What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another live stream. And got a little bit of a quarantine Q&A for you today. And then I'll also just be talking about the Browns, gassing up my squad like I always do. You know how we do it around here. Always talking good about my squad and, talking trash about the other teams. It's getting to the point now where I'm running out of videos to make. I'm not going to make a video just to make a video. I thought about it. I've legit thought about making videos talking about some possible free agents that we would want. But, man, dude, it's tough. Because of the fact that I've read on some forums that there's some players that some Browns fans want. But I don't know if I should make a video about said players. What's going on, sports expert Dianati, however the heck you say that name. I'm watching a freaking 2K tournament on ESPN right now. They got NBA players playing one another. Yesterday, I guess on Twitter, they actually had they were live streaming an NFL Madden tournament. And I believe Derwin James won that thing. So did Drummond go yet? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he's gone yet. I'm not sure. Right now it's Derek Jones and Durant. Pretty cool how they're doing this, though. What's up, flip-flop kids? Oh, man. But, yeah, we got, one question. How do I feel that Baker's the worst QB in the division? That's funny because he's not. I mean, because we don't know what Joe Burrow is going to do. Honestly, I'd say he's better than Dalton. That's for sure. Cavs should get Giannis. It'll be the Bungles finishing last. I think the standings next year is probably going to go somewhere along the lines of Ravens, Steelers, and Browns in some order between those three. I'm pretty sure the Bengals are going to finish in last. Yeah. I mean, they have some decent players, but compared to the other three teams, no. Stay safe, man. What's up, Nathan? From Florida. Hey. Man, yeah, I got to say to all you guys in New York, man, you guys are in a war zone right now. Florida ain't any better, but damn. This virus has completely ruined my whole channel, pretty much. I had so many streams planned, and the virus just completely took a sledgehammer and just blew that all up. Burrow is better than the turnover machine. Well, Burrow hasn't played an NFL game yet. How do you know he's going to be better than Baker? For all we know, he could be a bust. You ever thought about that? We need to trade up for Simmons or just go with left tackle? The way I would do it is if Simmons gets to 7, I'm trying to trade up. I don't think he'll get there, though. What's up, Butcher's Block? Bobby. Oh, God. Yeah, we got dude saying Baker's a bust. Well, I mean, he broke the rookie touchdown pass record with Hugh Jackson as his head coach for half a season. And then last year, he had freaking Freddie dumbass Kitchens as his coach. He's had technically 3 head coaches in 2 years. And the best one he's had was Greg Williams. Then here comes Freddie Kitchens. I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully, Kevin Stefanski will be the guy. Hopefully. Then regressed and threw over 20 interceptions. Come on, Jamarcus Russell was a bust. Jamarcus Russell is a bust. 10,420 cases. Damn. Are they going to trade OBJ? No. He just had a sophomore slump. I know, it's like he slumped a little bit. I mean, damn. It's so funny, though, because Bengals fans, I actually want to make a video talking about this. I might make a video about this. Bengals fans swear that Joe Burrow is going to be an all-star. And he has played exactly 0 games in the NFL. What are you going to do if he's a bust, huh? It's happened before. Quarterbacks go out in college and they tear it up. They enter the pros and they get their asses kicked. Yeah, it's happened before. What are you going to do if he was a bust? If he turns into a bust, huh? Yeah, going to be eating a whole lot of crow then, huh? Andy Dalton had his best year under Hugh Jackson. Well, yeah. Well, the thing is with us, Hugh Jackson came in thinking we were going to compete. Well, Sashi Brown, who was our GM at the time, had this idea that, hey, guys, I got an idea. Let's blow the whole damn thing up. Because that's what he did. If we would have not blown up the roster, and if we would have kept everybody that we pretty much let go, I'm pretty sure we would have been better than we were. But we all saw what happened. We had guys that were pretty good go, completely just gutted the team, and that's what happened. We wound up going 1-31 in 2 seasons. And then we get rid of Hugh Jackson's trash ass. And then Greg Williams takes over, and we win a couple games with him. Fun fact, though, is like since Baker's been here, since he's been our full-time starter, pretty much, we've won like 13 games with him. We've won more games with Baker as our quarterback than we've won the past several years combined. I mean, if you think about it, 2015, 16, and 17, we won 4 games. Baker won like 4 games, 4 out of 5 games last year alone. And to think, if Freddie wasn't a complete idiot, we probably could have won even more games this past year. Give Vernon another chance to prove himself. Yeah, the tournament is on ESPN. It's actually, let me see. Here we have Durant and Derek Jones, and then this one's on ESPN, and then they shift over to ESPN too. Zach LaVine versus DeAndre Ayton, Trae Young and Harrison Barnes, Whiteside and Beverly. Wow. I like how they're having that, though. All right, let's be better than Baker, but that's not saying much. What's up, Tyler? True, like Jameis and Marcus Mariota. I'm glad the Clowns got rid of Dorsey. If there's one thing about Dorsey, we loved him here in Cleveland because, his whole catchphrase thing, his shticks, like, oh, buddy boy. And this dude was out here we were selling freaking like turtlenecks because of him. The freaking pro shop was selling Cleveland Browns sweatshirts, sweaters, turtlenecks that he wore. Now, the thing about John Dorsey that a lot of people may not know, he has a huge ego. Oh, yeah. Huge ego. I can already tell you that if he was our GM right now, he probably would have signed some guys. I wouldn't have been surprised if he would have went out and signed Aldon Smith because he loves him guys with freaking character issues. I mean, look at the guys that he brought in who had some trouble off the field. Antonio Callaway. I like the pick, but he had some skeletons in his closet. Same thing goes low key with Kareem. Now Kareem has definitely grown past that. He even admitted it himself. That was a horrible decision on his part to do that. He regretted that whole thing. And, he took a suspension. And the thing is, you may not know this, but Kareem actually had a hernia as well. But he had it taken care of during a suspension. Something that Odell honestly should have done too. But Odell ain't want to miss games because that's just the way he is. He's a gamer. Burrow has not played a game. Meanwhile, Baker's 3-1 against you, and we should have honestly been 4-0. But that one loss was mainly because the team didn't really care. They didn't care. D-Dog, we could have cut 2-sack Vernon and got Griffin for cheaper than $15 million. We can still get Griffin. Claiborne's just a depth piece. He's not going to be a starter for us. He's going to be a depth piece. Although, honestly, I wouldn't mind giving Vernon another year. 2 of the games he's won was against Jeff Driscoll. Yeah, that's cool. It's still the Bungles, though. It doesn't matter who it's against. You sound like Steelers fans. Oh, yeah, most of the games that you beat us was with freaking backup quarterbacks because you can't beat our starter. Nah. Oh, my God, bro. Don't even start. Still the Bungles, right? Actually, the thing is, in one of those games, Dalton started. And then he got hurt. Because, there's a bad snap. He tried to go for the ball. I think Emmanuel Ogbah actually, rolled up on his thumb or something. Yeah. Dorsey was here. Clowney would be a Brown. Yeah, because he would have spent a crazy amount of money on Clowney instead of Conklin or Hooper. 2 games Baker's played against the Bengals. He was playing a backup. Burrow undefeated. Okay. They showed Redwine a chance to be the starter. Yeah, he did all right. Redwine did all right. But it'll be interesting to see what happens in camp. Because I like Carl Joseph. And, of course, you got Andrew Sendejo. Baker hasn't beaten the Bengals with A.J. Green. We'll see if A.J. Green can even stay healthy. He hasn't played in how long? God. Honestly, I wish A.J. Green would have left Cincinnati. He needs to leave. He needs to get the hell out of there. Wasting his career in Cincinnati, bro. I mean, damn, he's rotting there, man. I get, he loves the city and everything. But damn, bro, you want to win a ring, you ain't going to do shit in Cincinnati. Not with the way this division's looking. You have Big Ben coming back. The Ravens ain't going nowhere. And we're looking pretty good, too. Cavs better get Anthony Edwards. We got to get the number 1 pick to get him. Now, what's going to be interesting here about the Cavs is the fact that if there's no draft lottery, because I know they're talking about not even having the lottery, how are they going to do the draft then? Are they just going to go by who had the worst record? Because if I am not mistaken, I know where this is supposed to be like a Browns thing. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I should have just put talking Cleveland sports. I don't know why I just put Browns, but I guess because they're the trending topic around here because literally nothing else is going on. Let's take a look at a Cleveland NBA mock draft right now to see who we would be getting right now. I'm pretty sure it would either be LaMelo Ball or Edwards. Right now, we are number 2, and this mock draft has us taking Obi Toppin, which would be absolutely lit. I would absolutely love that. Now, here's the thing. This was updated on the 25th of March. There hasn't been any games, so the records haven't changed. But if they don't have a lottery, are they just going to leave the standings they are like they are now, which means we would have the number 2 pick? All right, I'd be fine with that because you're getting either Obi Toppin, James Wiseman, or LaMelo Ball. And I know there's a lot of Cavs fans that wouldn't mind LaMelo Ball. By the way, did you guys hear that LaMelo Ball bought his team in what was it, Australia or whatever? Yeah. He and his manager or whatever bought the team. I was like, huh? LaMelo Ball, who plays for the, I guess, what are they called? The Illawarra Hawks. He now owns the Hawks, the Illawarra Hawks of the NBL. I'm not tripping. I saw that on Bleacher Report yesterday. I was like, whoa. And speaking of LaMelo Ball, one of his teammates from Chino Hills is actually also in this upcoming draft, and that's Onyeka Okongwu at USC. That's a guy I wouldn't mind getting either. Then I've also heard the Cavs have had some interest in Denny Avdija from Israel, 6'8", small forward. Hey, I mean, the big guy. I like that. Wouldn't mind that. But, I mean, if it was up to me regarding the NBA draft, give me one of the top four. Edwards, Toppin, Wiseman, or Ball. If we get Obi Toppin, the lobs would be insane. Imagine Sexton lobbing it to Toppin. Or Garland to Toppin. I mean, you'd have Toppin and Drummond just throwing down haymakers. It'd be awesome. We'd have a whole dunk contest thing going here. It'd be awesome. Well, let's see what this thing is saying. It's popping right now. What's up, Tyler and Tyler Holland? Bengals fans think they're actually good. I know, it's hilarious, isn't it? Everyone won the Browns for the past 20 years has wasted their career in Cleveland. Everyone in Cincinnati has wasted their career for the past 20 plus years. Because last time I checked, Cincinnati has done as much as Cleveland in football in the past 20 years. Oh, but we made the playoffs. Did you win anything? Do you have any Super Bowl trophies? No? You don't? Well, it's just a wasted trip then. Did you win a playoff game at least? No. So you're flexing, at least you made it. You know, I think I said this in Steel Maiden's stream, or I said it in a previous stream of mine. Yeah, I think I said this in Steel Maiden's stream. Pretty much, I think I think it wasn't his last stream. I think it was the previous one that he did, that I was in. Because this past one, my internet was acting all stupid. But you guys out here flexing AFC North titles like they mean something. Oh, but you guys haven't won an AFC North title. Yeah, even if we did, I wouldn't be out here flexing it. I'd just be like, oh, wow, we won the AFC North. Ooh, that's just step one. But yeah, Bengals would be like, hey, and over here is, on tours, on stadium tours, I could just see it now. They be, doing, stadium tours through Paul Brown Stadium. Although I don't know who the hell would want to go on a tour through Paul Brown Stadium. That's funny. Your stadium is named after our old coach. Because, in case you didn't know, our dumbass owner from previous, Art Modell, man, he was a horrible businessman. Did I mention that? He sucked at doing business. He was horrible, man. If I'm not mistaken, the city of Cleveland literally said to him, we're going to build you a new stadium. You're going to be a part of the Gateway Project. I'm pretty sure, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's what he said. That's what the city said. You're going to be like a link to the Gateway Project. Because the Cavs and the Indians were getting new stadiums, new arenas and stuff. I believe they pretty much told Modell, we can give you a new stadium. And he's like, nah. Like, okay. He was a horrible businessman. That's the one thing about Modell that I hate the most. Not to mention he moved the team, but he's just sucked at business. He could have sold the team to an internal investor Give it to Al Lerner or somebody. And then he could have ran off to Baltimore with his tail between his legs. And no, because he sucked at business. But that's enough of that. But yeah, yeah, it's funny, Tyler. Yeah, they think that they're actually good. Browns have been the worst organization in the last 2 decades. Actually, no. We haven't been the worst organization in the last 2 decades. Badass safety. I'll be fine with that. What's up, Ton? Ballin. Wait, just skipped. What the heck? Where was I at? Oh, here. Balling at 18. Oh, yeah. 22 touchdowns, 21 interceptions, one of the worst QBRs in the league. I don't feel bad for the Bungles, though. Hey, it's me. It's me, Yoda. What's going on? What if the Browns got rid of Odell? We aren't. If we do, we better get a monster haul for him. I want Ball. If the Browns get rid of OBJ, I'd be pissed. We'd all be pissed. Sexton and trade for Devin Booker or Bradley Beal? No, that wouldn't happen. Do you think Carl Joseph will get extended? If he balls out, yeah. Oh, yeah. If he goes out there and just kills it, yeah, he'll get extended. Feel bad for the Bungles, Squealers, and Satans. The Satan. Love that. Browns have one winning season in 17 years. That's all I got to say. Would you rather make the playoffs and lose or be 6-10? Probably make the playoffs and lose. Honestly, I don't really care about that whole thing. Make the playoffs. Win the damn game. I ain't trying to go 6-10, fool. They had 2 winning seasons. If the Browns don't make the playoffs this year, I'm going to be pissed because they are doing another wild card. Yeah, if we miss the playoffs this year with 7 teams, something's wrong. Either that or the teams ahead of us are just so freaking good. But with Tom Brady leaving, that's another team that's going down the ladder. The Patriots are probably going to be more or less lower. Like they're going to be towards the bottom. Because for all we know, Belichick is going to try to prove to the world that Bengals have been better than the Clowns for the past 2 decades. It's that simple. I hope the COVID-19 over before the end of our season. How did we not afford $6 million for Von Bell? I don't know. That's just not true. We beat you last year and this year, and we sucked this year. I don't know where you've been. Von Bell didn't want to go to the shit side of Ohio. I'm actually surprised he wanted to go to the money thing. Andrew Berry's being really, really precise with his money. You're dwelling in the past. Yeah, exactly. The recent past. About 17 years, bro. I would give up a limb to go to the playoffs. Oh, yeah. I would too. Somebody talk to the public about a month or so ago. So it's honestly hard to say. But that is very aggressive when he first time through with LeBron. But I mean, when LeBron came back, it's almost like he knew it's like we got to win a championship. So I'm going to do everything I can to help us win. I just wish he owned the Indians, though. Get dumbass Dolan out of here. You say Dan Gilbert's a bad owner. Look next door. Look at Dolan. If Dan Gilbert owned the Indians, Lindor would have been paid probably a couple of years ago. We wouldn't have to be saying, sell the team because this dude would be going crazy. He doesn't care. If he knows this team's got a championship window that's open, if his team's championship window is open, he's going to be very aggressive. He's going to try to win a championship. He's willing to go into the red, pretty much, over the salary thing to freaking do it. He's willing to go over the threshold and pay a little extra money to the league to help win a championship. Because in case you didn't know, with the Cavs, when LeBron was here, we spent, I think, the entire 4 years over the salary cap. Like, this dude, Dan Gilbert, was paying money to the league itself. like a little donation fund thing going on because he was trying to help this team win a championship, and that's exactly what we did. Honestly, if KD doesn't go to the Golden State Warriors, we probably win a couple. Wi-Fi is going out the window with COVID-19. Reds better than the Indians. What exactly have the Reds done the past couple years? You're just now getting good. All right, you guys have been bums for how many years now? You're lucky Steele Jackson or Steele, I don't think Steele Maiden were popping you, but you're lucky Steele Jackson's not here to see that. He disagreed with your statement wholeheartedly. I mean, we have the best manager in baseball on our team. It's just too bad our freaking owners don't like to spend. No, he's left the second time because he wanted to go to LA to make movies. Agree. Imagine if Ron and Kyrie stayed together, even if Kyrie left, because he went crazy for some reason. Like watching the replay of the 2016 finals, and it's just like, bro, like that team really broke up. I've heard all kinds of different things. But now they got George Ayton and Zach LaVine on the screen now. Low-key a rhyme there. Look at the Reds roster this year. Easily better than the trash in Cleveland. Okay, I mean, not much better, if anything, if at all. How many, what have the Reds done again? Nothing. Nothing. The Reds are probably going to finish second in the Central. I mean, you've got the Cardinals, who for some reason always seem like they're going to be good. You got the Cubs. Who knows what they're going to do? The Brewers. I mean, who knows? Man, who knows how they're going to be? But yeah, I don't really trust the Reds. Who knows what they're going to do? They have a nice foundation, though. But yeah, like I said, figured I'd come on here for about a half an hour. My internet is messing up like crazy now for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because of the virus. Whatever. Let me see if I'm going strong on because my chat just told me that I'm unable to connect to chat. It doesn't like me streaming for some reason. Oh, you suck. Oh man. Without LeBron, there's no Dan Gilbert. You know, it's actually really interesting. It'd be really interesting to see what the Cavs would look like if Dan Gilbert never bought the team. Can you guys call Burrow daddy after he whips y'all? Like, see, that's what I'm talking about. You guys are talking like freaking Burrow is going to be an amazing quarterback. I mean, he was great in college. Let's see if it translates to the NFL. If he turns into a bust, I can already tell you this guy's going to freaking vanish. For real. He's going to just disappear. Because that's what they always do. They talk trash, say, oh, yeah, you know, Burrow's going to be amazing. Burrow's going to kick your ass. And what if he doesn't? What if we sweep you all again next year? What's he going to do? Huh? Yeah, he's going to go ghost. I can already tell you. Oh, here comes Mr. Negativity, Anthony Williams. Real talent doesn't always win championships, like real music doesn't always win Grammys. Paul Dolan when it comes to defense. Well, it's just the way, like I said, it's just the way things are going in the NFL nowadays. Guys ain't signing these crazy long contracts. I mean, you got to remember, guys, we have some pretty big extensions coming up. Do you want to have money to extend Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Nick Chubb, possibly, Baker Mayfield? Or would you want to see them go off and go play for another team because we're in cap hell, because, you know, you guys wanted us to sign guys to crazy long contracts? I'm pretty sure if Dorsey was here, that is how it would be. We'd be in cap hell because that guy would be going nuts with the money. He'd be throwing money at everybody. It also helps that we're not absolutely garbage, and players, aren't, because when we were trash a couple years ago, if we wanted a guy to come play here, we'd have to throw a crap ton of money at him. Look at the freaking Bungles. They have to throw a crap ton of money at guys just to get them to go play there. Because honestly, who would want to go play for Cincinnati? Honestly, I'd rather go play with Baker Mayfield. But hey, it's whatever. It doesn't really matter. Bengals is a better franchise than the Browns. Hey, Anthony, are you a Bengals fan or a Browns fan? Just curious. Better franchise, but what have they done over their history? I'm trying to think. What have they done? What have they done? How many Super Bowls do they have? They have as many as us. Yeah, 0. Like I said, Bengals fans are the fans to flex AFC North titles and AFC championships. Cool. But how many? I mean, yeah, you went to the Super Bowl twice. And what happened? Huh? What happened in those Super Bowls, huh? Oh, yeah, you guys got your asses kicked by the 49ers, right? Yeah. Yeah, I bet you that really, that was fun, right? Yeah, at least you made it, though. Got your participation trophies hanging on the wall. Yeah. Yep. Of course, they're going to bring up, oh, but you guys lost in the AFC title game a couple times too, didn't you? Yeah, I know. It's just so funny. Like, I could understand a Steelers fan or a Ravens fan talking trash because they have a couple Super Bowls. Bengals fans literally have nothing. I mean, yeah, our trophies are from the Roman era. They're old as hell. They got a lot of dust on them. They got cobwebs. They're rusty a little bit. Totally super outdated. But then you look at the Bungles trophy case, and they got a couple AFC titles. They got some ribbons with the AFC North champion thing on them. That's it. That's all they got. Yeah. And it's just so funny because the Bengals only exist because Paul Brown got salty after Art Modell fired him for some reason. And I hate Art Modell. It's just honestly funny because the name on your stadium is our old head coach. Paul Brown got super freaking salty that he low-key took one of our colors and just added black. Yeah. He pretty much created our younger brother. If you really think about it, though, pretty much 2 of our 3 division opponents were birthed from us. The Ravens are literally the old Browns. And of course, the Bungles were created because Art Modell fired Paul Brown and he went down to Cincinnati of all places. I don't know why the hell he went to Cincinnati. Honestly, man, if I was going somewhere, I'd go to Columbus. For real. I'd go to Columbus. I'd be like, screw you, Cleveland. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take over the Capitol. I'm going to go get the Capitol on my side. Screw you. But no, where did he go? He went to Cincinnati. You know, it'd be really interesting to be like, why'd you go to Cincinnati? What's so special about Cincinnati? What's so special about it? I mean, it's just a city in Southern Ohio. You trying to get the Kentucky fan base, Kentucky thing on your side? I mean, you guys are pretty much Kentucky, so it makes sense, right? I mean, whatever, you can have Kentucky. We'll just take the rest of Ohio. because I don't know if you guys know this, but our owners also own the Columbus Crew. So yeah, we got Columbus on our side. Yeah, but hey, that's what you want to do. Not in denial either, but like that Clippers fan talking about the Cavs, they haven't won anything. He's flexing Von Bell. That's cute. Wow, that is hilarious. This guy is really flexing Von Bell. Wow. Hey guys, we got Von Bell. Golf clap for you, man. Whoa. that's funny, actually. Von Bell, your prized possession? Exactly. Wow, you got Von Bell. Whoa. Yeah. Congratulations. This guy's like, yeah, we got Von Bell, not you. Again, congrats. Would you like a cookie? Or how about another participation ribbon to go hang up on your wall? Wow. It's funny. Bengals at least give the fans respectable seasons. Yeah. And then they choke it in the playoffs. Yeah. Okay. You tried to flex one of the worst quarterbacks last year. No. Let other people talk. Let's see who wins more games. Solid, but not great. But I don't mean a thing without don't mean a thing without the ring. Yep. How many wins do you think we can get with this team now? I'm hoping about 10. 10 wins. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see what this team does in the draft. And then let's see what this team looks like in preseason. And then, regular season. See what the schedule looks like. Because it ain't the easiest schedule, but it's pretty tough. It's not the toughest, but it's tough. I could honestly see right now, if we sent this team out there right now, we'd probably win maybe 8 games, 9 games, maybe 7 to 9 around there. 7 games to 9 wins, whatever. 10 wins, more like 4-12. Baker is still QB. Wow. Bengals would be 9-7. Browns would be 7-9 or 6-10. Actually, you should flip that. We'll be 9-7. You guys would be 6-10, 5-11, because your defense still sucks. Yeah. You're flexing Von Bell. Ooh, wow, yeah, he's good in some parts, but not very good in others. And you're gonna have to. You're relying on AJ Green, who's coming off an injury. You have Joe Mixon. He's probably the best part of your freaking offense. What's the offensive line look like? By the way, how's that looking? Does it still look like garbage? Because if Vernon is healthy and with Adrian Claiborne here now, he's actually really good at getting to the quarterback. So yeah, you're gonna have to deal with him. Yeah. And by the way, thank you for Andrew Billings. Love that pick. If you're flexing Von Bell, I'm gonna flex Andrew Billings. Yeah, he's coming to the good side of Ohio. He got out of that shit-stained freaking Cincinnati. He's coming here. He said he feels loved here. He feels wanted. Yeah. Now just imagine what he's gonna do when he faces bums next year. He's gonna be extra motivated. He's like, these guys did not believe in me. They wanted me out of there. So I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna whoop their ass. You're gonna see Joe Exotic. Is that gonna be his nickname? Are they gonna nickname him Joe Exotic from that Tiger King show thing, whatever? You better hope he's not a bust. That's all I'm gonna say. Are you on crack? We got DJ Reader. Ooh, DJ Reader, nice. That's wow. Best receiving vote in the division. Really? No. Sign 5 new defensive starters. Probably the best one on your team right now is Reader. That's cute. Oh, that's cute. 5 new defensive starters. What? Freaking Trey Waynes. Well, I've heard he's mediocre. He's average. Mackenzie Alexander. Meh, whatever. Are they going to be able to stop a healthy Odell and Jarvis? And Austin Hooper? Huh? Are they? Are they going to be able to stop Hooper and Jarvis and Odell? Are you going to be able to stop Nick Chubb this time? Because you really couldn't stop him. The only one that could stop Nick Chubb was our dumbass coach because he did not run him enough. It's almost like he forgot we had him. And by the way, another guy I'm going to flex is the guy that we acquired who happens to be the best blocking not tight end, right guard, no, right tackle, yeah, Jack Conklin. And we have one of the best blocking fullbacks in the NFL too. Just off flex, nothing crazy. Sign like 50 DBs. AJ Green sucks. No. Landry and OBJ are way better than Green and Boyd. Ross, Ratley. Ratley, I don't mean, it's whatever. Ross played max of 4 games. Bengals fans want to make their, I'm going to read on my phone because my freaking chat's not working. Bengals fans want to make their team more than what they really are. If you don't know any better, you would think they have multiple Super Bowl titles. Exactly. Baker stopped Odell and Jarvis last year. Kevin Porter about to be all-star, hopefully. All of those players are really good against the run. I'd be more worried about stopping Nick Chubb and the Ravens' run game. Yeah, you try to stop Nick Chubb. If you sell out to stop the run, we're going to kill you through the air. If all you guys are good against the run, but they suck against the pass, gee, I wonder what we're going to do to expose you. Oh, yeah, we're going to kill you in the air. Mm-hmm. I mean, I haven't really heard how good those 3 guys you got on the secondary are against the air, but they're going to have their hands full trying to stop Odell and Jarvis. And then, of course, you got Hooper and Njoku, if he can stay healthy. And if he can actually learn how to use these things called his hands. And oh, yeah, one more thing. Almost forgot. Still got Kareem Hunt. Yeah, don't forget about Kareem, man. That's funny. Shout out KP. The Browns got all this and that. Honestly, Anthony, whose side are you on? Whose side are you on, fool? Claim you're a Browns fan, but you're out here talking trash about my squad, fool. If you're going to be negative, just get the hell out of my freaking fan base, you bum. Seriously. OBJ and Landry over AJ and Boyd. Browns thought they were Super Bowl contenders last year. Exactly. Who said that? Honestly, who said that? If anything, we were saying playoffs. I don't know who the hell said it's Super Bowl. Wow. Facts. The only person that stopped Nick Chubb was the Pats and our coaches. Yeah. It's going to face the Chiefs in the AFC champion, AFC chip. I'd take Green, Boyd, Tate, and Ross. Super Bowl pretenders. Nope. Nope. The biggest thing, Burrow will be much better than Baker. You're a Bengals fan. I get it right, bro. Anthony's a smart Browns fan. Truth and facts. I'm a Browns fan. Why aren't the Joseph and Johnson signing deals official yet? Physicals. They got to get their physicals finalized. Browns will win the Super Bowl. What's the holdup? Why aren't Joseph and Johnson deals official? One day. Only when it comes to the Browns or facts for all. Who would you have, Miles or Chase Young? Honestly, probably Miles right now because we don't know how Chase Young is going to do. I mean, look at all the pass rushers. Look at the pass rusher that we got a couple of, like, when we first came back into the league. Was it Courtney Brown? He was one of the best pass rushers out there, and he didn't do really anything. It's one thing to be amazing in college, but can it translate to the NFL? Let's see. What excuse did Baker have last year? He had enough weapons and got to have his boy as his coach. His boy as his coach. Well, of course, some of the excuses I have heard are injured receivers, poor coaching, trash offensive line. Those are the three biggest ones that I've heard. Yeah. And they're all low key true. Odell played with a freaking hernia. You had Jarvis playing with multiple injuries, I'm pretty sure. It takes balls to play with the injuries they had. Freddie literally had no idea what he was doing. This would have a game plan throughout the week. And then game would come and he would just go away from the game plan. You know what's bad? When Todd Monken would tell other coaches of other teams that our offense is a mess. And it doesn't really help, too, that Steve Wilkes wasn't really that good either. But I will admit, though, he had us looking all right, and then Miles freaking did what he did, and it all fell apart. Oh, wow. Tyler Boyd did better as the number one than Juju did. That's one thing we can't agree on. Tyler Boyd, yeah, he all right. Juju didn't really look that great. Granted, he had a freaking red-nosed reindeer and a duck throwing him the ball last year. But yeah, Juju needs to ball out this year, man. Otherwise, people are going to start looking at him different. They're like, man, are you really that good? Damn. Bengals failures, the Browns failures are grossly worse. Nah. Bengals haven't done shit since freaking 1990. We've won a playoff game more recently than them. Oh, but they've made the playoffs. Like I said, did they win? No. They won a playoff game back in 1990. Wow. Like, that's crazy. They made the playoffs all those years with Marvin Lewis. Completely wasted that whole term there. No playoff wins. They were one and done. 0-7 with Marvin Lewis. That's embarrassing. Yeah. Embarrassing. Wow. Imagine being 0-7. You made the playoffs all those years. That's really good teams. Make the playoffs and you lose. And you know what's even crazier? I was rooting for the Bungles to beat the Steelers because I hate the Steelers, but it would be nice to see the Bungles actually win. Repping Ohio, but no. You know what they did? They bungled it. You had one thing to do. One job. Get a first down. Game's over. Cincinnati's celebrating. They're moving on to the freaking playoffs. You beat the Steelers. I tip my cap to you. Like, hey, you rep Ohio. Let's go. What'd you do? Nothing. Now I honestly hope the Bengals never win a playoff game again. AJ McCarron versus Steelers. Doesn't matter. It don't matter who you got. AJ McCarron's actually not that bad. Remember this too. Hugh Jackson tried to trade a second and a third round pick for him a couple of years ago until one of our guys in the front office had to freaking jump on the grenade and stop it from happening. Could you imagine if that trade would have happened? Like, I wonder how things would have went if we would have traded for AJ freaking McCarron. Brown's Twitter would have imploded. Oh my God. Wow. Could the Joseph and it's possible, but I doubt they'll fall through. They just got to get their physicals finalized. But there is a possibility. You didn't answer my question on Baker. Why is he a bust after his second year? This is a make or break year for Baker. If Baker goes out there and he did exactly what he did last year, then yeah, he's a bum. But if he goes out there and absolutely kills it, I don't want to hear Anthony come out here talking crap. I don't want to hear it. There's things called sophomore slumps. Remember, people thought Jared Goff was a bum with Jeff Fisher. The right coach comes in there, and look what happens. All of a sudden, he's actually not that bad. Of course, the contract, no, that contract is horrible. But actually, he ain't absolute trash. I mean, I'd say he's probably average, slightly like above average. And here comes Anthony. I'd rather have Gary Goff than Baker Mayfield. Well, actually, if you want to know something crazy, we wanted Jared Goff. But of course, the Rams took him. And we didn't want Carson Wentz. It's just the way it was. I'm going to probably keep this going for a couple more minutes. Did y'all not watch Crazy streams last year? He was at the head of the line. What? Doesn't solidify how great a player is. Look up the stats of a lot of greats. He has better stats. Yeah, you can't really judge a lot of quarterbacks in their second year, especially with what Baker went through. Every game Crazy was pissed. Baker cost us like 4 games with picks. Well, yeah, because they went off the receiver's hands. Mechanics-wise, Baker looked so off last year. But I've already heard Alex Van Pelt's been talking to him, saying, you need to change whatever is going on with his feet. And he airmailed a couple balls last year. But of course, why are you in empty backfields when you're so close to the goal line? That's what Freddie loved to do. Yeah. That's what Freddie loved to do. And then you have the whole shovel pass thing. That was weird too. What's up with the shovel pass thing? He did that twice. And it damn near bit us in the freaking face twice. But luckily, the second time he did it, it was just an incomplete pass because it was a forward pass. The first time that we did it, he literally shoveled it right to Kyle Van Noy. He literally gave it to Kyle Van Noy. Oh my God. But yeah, it's whatever. It was a miscommunication because Kareem was literally just getting back into the swing of things. Around that, I think it was like a few weeks after. But that second one, yeah, Kareem was just getting into the swing of things. Will we draft a QB next year? Hard to really say. I was rooting for Baker because of Colin Cowherd, but now I hope he stays on track being a bust. 17 passes deflected at line of scrimmage. I'm not going to be happy if he costs us a game. I'm not going to be like, all right, Baker cost us a game. Woo, we threw an interception. Woohoo! So what? Maybe next year, if Baker throws a game-losing pick, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna be, yay, throw a pick. Woo! Of course, I'm gonna be pick. It happens. But it's not Baker's fault. It happens. Makes a mistake. Mistakes happen. Baker's not going to be perfect. He's going to throw picks. He's going to be bad some games. It happens. Even the best quarterbacks have bad games. I wonder how many people thought Peyton Manning was a bust in his rookie year, in his first couple of years. This is like I said, this is a make or break year for Baker. We got a system now that fits him perfectly. He excels in play action. Let's see it utilized Anthony Williams, he didn't have great protection. No. When you got Chris Hubbard and Greg Robinson, you're going to be trying to get that ball out before it's supposed to. And you're going to be making mistakes. Potential 2021 draft QBs next year. Jamie Newman, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Derek King, Trask, Book, and Tanner Morgan. Hopefully he gets that rushing title this year. What do you think about Josh Jones at 10? I don't think that's probably a little too high for him. I prefer Andrew Jones. Andrew Jones. No, Andrew Thomas. I'm thinking Andrew Jones played baseball. Bruh. Andrew Thomas. Give me Andrew Thomas or worse. Or even Wills. I prefer Thomas, though. Because we need a left tackle, and the other two played right tackle. Other than the top four, you like Ezra, Cleveland, and Sir, was it Sir Tega or whatever, one ago? I like Ezra Cleveland a lot. Bengals were the worst defense against the run, and now I've added 5 very good run defenders. Congratulations, Prince Tega. Yeah. Baker didn't have great protection, but the same line. Led Nick Chubb to the rushing title until Baker got pass happy. Well, a lot of the times we got pass happy because our defense freaking let up scores like crazy. You ain't going to run the ball when you're losing. It would also help if Steve Wilkes wasn't so bad. If our guys would have been able to stay healthy for most of the year. Although I will say, though, TJ Carey and Money Mitch, they stepped up nicely in those 4 games without Greedy and Denzel. They actually did better than I expected. But I just didn't like the whole thing with Wilkes. But, yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this thing. I went for over an hour. It was a lot of fun. Talked some stuff. Not a whole lot of questions. There were some good questions in here. Just a lot of negativity. And you know how I feel about that. It's whatever. It's going to happen. So bad that Crowns fans got tricked into thinking Baker's good. Wow. Browns do it to theirself. Denzel needs to stop being scared to hit. Well, the thing is, Greg Williams always told him to, watch how you tackle. I think Denzel is going to have a good year with Joe Woods' system. Should be a fun year. Should be. Tackle class is extremely stacked. Oh, yeah, it is. Jeremy Chin, safety, Southern Illinois. Or Grant Delpit, LSU second round, or Harrison, the linebacker. If I had to choose, give me Delpit in the second round, or Winfield if he's there, and then Harrison. That'd be great. Or Chin, whoever's there. Player need more Buckeyes on the roster. Real quick. No, I'm not doing that. Delpit in second, but I like Winfield. I love Winfield. Denzel All-Pro. He's not scared to hit. He's gotten concussions because of the way he hits. You really think Burrow just going to come in and he beat Drew Brees? Exactly. He's just going to magically walk in and beat Drew Brees? Exactly. I hope we get Trent. If we get Trent, we lit. Because then all of a sudden it's like, wow, that tackle might not be as much of a need anymore. And you know what I do? We get Trent Williams at 10. No, if we get Trent Williams, you know what I'm doing? If we don't give up our first rounder for him, I'm saying, screw it. Trade up for Isaiah Simmons. Yeah. Trade up for Isaiah Simmons. Say, screw it. YOLO. Let's go trade up for Isaiah Simmons. Nah. Only if he falls close enough, which I doubt he will. But I would love Derek Brown. He would make our interior so much more nasty. No, I didn't watch that. Baker's on the clock. I either have him. Trent is a waste of money. Honestly, he's kind of he'd be behind the eight ball because he hadn't played in a year, coming off an injury or whatever. The whole thing that went on with him. But I mean, he would be motivated. That's one thing about him. He wouldn't have to worry about him not being motivated because he'd be trying to go out there and absolutely, get his money. He's also trying to get a contract. Did you see my recent Q&A with Montreal Meander? No, I have not. I have to check it out. Based on what? Oh, whatever. I wouldn't trade more than a fourth. That sounds like what other teams are saying too. Vernon or Claiborne? Based on Baker having one of the worst QBRs and having 22 touchdowns, 21 picks. Did Baker win Rookie of the Year? No, he finished second behind Saquon Barkley. Honestly, I think he should have won Rookie of the Year. He broke the freaking rookie touchdown record, which stood since Manning and was only challenged by Russell freaking Wilson. That's pretty impressive, considering what he went through his rookie year. We're bringing up college now. Tall slot receiver or speedy slot. Did Baker win a natty in college? Claiborne or Vernon, my opinion. Did you see Mike? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, we bringing up college. He should have won it. If you really look at it, Joe Burrow really only had 1 year, and he had one good year in college. Yeah, Baker was a killer in college all those years. He went into Ohio State, one of the toughest places to play, against a nationally ranked, one of the best defenses out there, and he whooped our ass in our house. Like, that's crazy. People don't look at that. And he should have beaten Georgia, but his defense let him down. And he kind of did. But I think they let each other down. His defense let him down, and Baker really couldn't do anything. Didn't really help that they had a freaking field goal blocked. Yeah, that was horrible. Burrow had 1 year in college that no one ever has. Also, keep Carl. Well, I think you can attribute that to Joe Brady. The system was it was amazing for him. If we traded OBJ to the Niners for Fred Warner, no, doesn't translate to the NFL. Are we keeping Vernon? Sounds like they're not really looking at getting rid of him yet. Doesn't mean they won't. They're just not getting rid of him yet. But like I've been saying, the only way you really get rid of Vernon is if you have his replacement on deck. If you know you're going to get Griffin or maybe even Clowney, which doesn't sound like it's going to happen with Clowney. Griffin's more likely, and even that's saying a lot. That's a stretch because he wants a lot of money. And as we've seen with the Browns front office so far, they're kind of being a little conservative on the money because, like I said earlier, they got extensions coming up. They want to be able to pay their good players. They don't want freaking Myles Garrett running off to some other town from some other team because we can't pay him. Although I don't think money will be that much of an issue. You think Garrett will beat someone? No, I don't think he'll do that again. No. We pretty much exchanged Randall for Joseph. Yeah, we pretty much traded Randall for Joseph. Anthony, how is he a bust right now? Vernon gone, we were replacing him. Burrow was in the NFL system. Cool. Baker won a Heisman and still ended up a bust. Jimmy Fowler. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I've gone over an hour now. Watson or Baker? Baker. Although, I mean, if it came down to it, Watson would have been awesome. I don't know how he would have been able to play in this environment, though. I think he would have been all right, but I mean, honestly, I wish he didn't go to Houston with the way Bill O'Brien's acting. That's sad. Patrick or Bay? Oh, Mahomes all day. Damn. Could you imagine us with Mahomes? If Mahomes was playing like he is now, if we would have drafted him, that would have been lit. But I like Baker. I'm not going to hate on him, no. Because honestly, I'd take Baker over all the quarterbacks in this freaking in his draft class. I mean, yeah, Lamar won an MVP, but freaking was it Greg Roman literally tailored his system to Lamar Jackson's strengths. And with that offense they have over there, they have one Achilles heel. One. And that is you got to score first against them and just beat it in their face. They just kick them in the face. I almost said something so sus, but I stopped myself. But man, if you score first on the Ravens, you just control the game and force turnovers too. He's like a mini Michael. He's like the next Michael Vick, honestly, when it comes to his legs. He's still got to work on that arm though, but he's getting there. He's getting there. It'll be really interesting to see what he does in year 3. You know, maybe he'll actually win a playoff game. I mean, damn. Oh, wide receiver Hill from Ohio State. I would love KJ Hill. Randall is still good. I just don't think the NFL he fits in the Wilkes' system. Yeah. Worst case, that's dumb as hell to say he's a bust after his second year. If that's the case, then Peyton Manning and Troy Aikman were huge busts in their second seasons. QB taken in the first round. Justin or Trevor? He's drafted. Wow. Patrick, but doesn't mean Baker's a bust. Everyone would take Patrick Mahomes over their quarterback from the past couple of years. Problem with Watson, he gets scared when he's pressured, and he isn't the greatest in the playoffs. No, that's been exposed. Yeah. Did they win after the second season? Dude. At this point, Anthony, are you a Browns fan? He's not talking like it. He says he's being truthful and real, but it's not the talk of a Browns fan. I'll tell you that much. He's speaking a lot of negativity. Like, Johnny. You're really comparing Baker Mayfield to Johnny Manziel. You're one of those guys. Anthony sounds like one of those guys that would be like, yeah, Baker's just Johnny Manziel without the drinking problem. Did Johnny Manziel throw 27 touchdowns in his rookie year? I mean, Johnny Manziel ran off to Las Vegas during the season and tried to disguise himself to avoid detection, but he still got found out. I'd take Baker over Johnny Manziel every day. Playoff Lamar stinks. Watson, who we probably passed it on. Wow. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I've gone over an hour, so this was a lot of fun, guys. I'll be trying to do this again at some point, probably in a couple weeks, most likely after the draft. I'm gonna be doing draft recaps after each day. So I'll do one on day 2, like before the draft starts, talking about what happened in day 1. And then I'll do one on day 3, talking about what happened on day 2. And then literally right after the draft ends, I'll pop on again and do one for my day 3 draft recap and my draft overall grade and recap and stuff. hopefully we have a good draft too, because we have some positions to fill in the from the draft. Add some youngins out there and see where this goes. But I know a lot of people are like, man, Andrew Berry's been so cheap with the money. Well, if you look at it, a lot of the other teams are kind of doing the same thing. And I like the way they're doing it. They're not pinning a whole lot of money on these guys to where if they go out there and they absolutely kill it, we could simply extend them. Give them the bag for the, reward them. Whereas if they go out there and they suck, well, just cut our losses, low risk, high reward signings. I like them. Not to mention, we don't have to worry about, relying on rookies to step in and, go out there and try to contribute immediately. The only rookie I really expect to go out there and contribute immediately is probably our tackle at 10. If it's Andrew Thomas or Wirfs or whoever, hopefully Andrew Thomas. That should be the only rookie that should see the field from day one from this draft class. I mean, of course, they're going to have rookies like in rotations and stuff, but in terms of being a straight-up starter, it's hopefully going to be the tackle at 10. But, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this live stream, guys. I had a lot of fun. So hopefully maybe the Browns make another move or two before the draft. I expect them to make a couple more moves. They're not going to go crazy. I mean, I expect at least another 2 moves, maybe another linebacker, and then maybe they go another safety or something, just to beef up the depth on this team. But that is going to wrap it up for this video or this live stream. And we'll see what else Andrew Berry has planned for us. Because he's constantly trying to add to this team. I mean, he did say he was going to be very aggressive and, adding talent to this team. And so far, he's lived up to that promise. So with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Or if we don't do a damn thing from now until freaking draft day, I will see you guys when I do my mock drafts on draft day. So that'll be fun. But until then, I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Browns. And I'm out.